Hey, beloved, come on in. Let me encourage you today just for a quick minute. Yes, it's Tuesday, but you know what? I decided to do what God has told me to do, and I know I always come to you on Wednesday. But today, He's given me a word to share with you. Hey, I got my red on. You know, Tiger Woods wear his red on Fridays as he's closing out a tournament. But today, I have my red on, representing the blood of Christ covering you and covering me as well. Hey, I want to talk to you today about two characters in the Bible that you need to avoid. The Tobiahs and Sanballats. You know, they were in the book of Nehemiah. We'll talk about them in a few minutes. Hey, it's a gorgeous day here today in Michigan. It's going to be 83 degrees. That's why I'm outside and just enjoying this wonderful sun. Hey, on Sunday, I preached a message titled, Losing to Win. Jesus was being moved from court to court, from Pontius Pilate and from Herod's court. And Jesus was being insulted and mocked and ridiculed. But Jesus, my second point in the message was, he did not exchange insults for insult. Beloved, that's what the enemy wants to do. Since he can't destroy you, since he can't tear down what God is doing in you, what he wants to do is insult you, and he wants you to insult him back, because now you show that you really don't have Christ in you. But you got to avoid that. Let's talk about two characters that try to do that to Nehemiah. I'm going to read to you just a little bit of Nehemiah, the 4th chapter, starting at verse 1. Here we go. Nehemiah, chapter 4, verses 1. Sanballat was very angry when he learned that we were rebuilding the wall. He flew into a rage and he mocked the Jews, saying in front of his friends, you know, he's always going to bring some friends, and the Samaritan army. Now, I'm going to paraphrase the rest of this. He's saying, can they rebuild this wall? Can they restore this rubbish? But then in verse 3, Tobiah, he always have a friend standing next to him. And here's what he said. He said that if a little fox walk on this wall, it will crumble. You see, they were hurling insults at Nehemiah. Beloved, here's what you got to remember when you insult people or you respond to insults. Here's what happens. You make what's in you look bad. Let me say that again. You make what's in you look bad. Here's why we shouldn't exchange insults for insults. Come with me to John, the 17th chapter, verses 23. The New Living Translation said this. He's having a conversation, Jesus is, with the Father. He says, I am in them and you are in me. Beloved, you are new creation. Christ is in us. And so when we exchange insults for insults, we make what's in us look bad. We never want to make Christ look bad. I want you to have a victory day today. And so when you get insulted, or when people hurtle and mock you for what you're doing for Christ, hey, just fling it off your shoulder. Says, hey, I'm just going to pray for you, and I'm going to keep on doing God's will. Hey, let's have a victory day today. It's going to be a beautiful day here in Michigan, 83 degrees. Last week it was snowing. You are going to have a victory day because I'm going to have a victory day today. Don't exchange insults for insults. Avoid the Sanballats and Tobiahs. They're going to come, but we've got something for them. We've got Christ in our lives, and we're not going to exchange insults for insults. Be blessed. Have a victory day.